Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Simply Past by 1% playthrough. Today, we will definitely be getting some challenges done. We will definitely be getting the steak challenge and what is the other one? The burger patty challenge done. Which I believe we are only missing 3 challenges left in Cornucopia. Check. It's been a while since I was able to shoot this game. I keep on having issues where not able to stream because I had insomnia this time. I actually woke up. To be honest, I first woke up at 3 a.m. Then I went back to sleep and I woke up at 5 a.m. Then I went back to sleep again and I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I decided to get up. So I was up all morning. Seriously. So, but I'm here now. It's the burger patty plant. Here now, I'm ready to stream, and I'm actually going to try to stream a little bit longer than normal 2 hours. I'm actually going to try and stream for 3 and see if I can actually be able to do that. Omni plant and steak plant. Okay. Really just trying to make sure that everyone's needs are met. It's just going to do like a bunch of like stock standard stuff. Making sure that everyone doesn't need anything. Go ahead and have them use the bathroom. Then we're gonna watch TV again.
Nick.
Really just trying to fast forward this, trying to get through as much time as possible.
Huh. Shug.
Huh?
Give me 1 second while I test my audio. I'm getting past the message again. Okay, it's going great.
Zibichar. Nibu.
Oh, Greyfu.
You need a bath. Power Bait K9. Speaking of K9, I finally watched my first serial with Tom Baker where the character K9 kind of makes the first appearance. I think I have a couple seasons before I see him, but I did kind of watch my first Tom Baker serial. It's kind of funny, like, usually when I see a new doctor, it usually takes a while for me to kind of get used to them. Like, I actually didn't like William Hartnell at all in his first serial. It's called The Unearthly Child, but it's really like the first serial that kind of really focuses on the Unearthly Child or Susan Foreman. I think I can't remember what what people can refer to the rest of the serial. What people can refer to the rest of the serial as, but the rest of the serial, the first serial, essentially focused on a caveman. It kind of has like shitty, like old-fashioned, like I guess also dated is what I should say. Dialogue and depictions of caveman, like ooh, me Jane, like that kind of stuff, like that type of like one-word sentences is what they were kind of depicting the caveman as. And I didn't like that serial because of how odd, how like undoctor-like the first Doctor was. He literally had a moment in the first serial where the Doctor was willing to cave in the skull of a caveman. with a rock, which is something the Doctor and later generations wouldn't do. And it's just something that I kind of appreciate looking back, is the Doctor essentially had to learn and develop his role as the Doctor as the series kind of came around, as the series developed. And something else is, it wasn't until like the second serial of the Hartnell era, the Daleks, where I actually really started to like William Hartnell as a Doctor. Meanwhile, Troughton, it took me until the Underwater Palace to me to really like him as a Doctor. It took me until the final episode of the first serial for John Pertwee for me to like him as a Doctor. And I believe the first serial of John Pertwee is a 6-episode story. But that's not the case for Tom Baker. Like, his very first episode for the serial The Robot, it is just so good. Like, it just made like a strong impression right off the bat. He really has like an eccentric personality. Leftovers, great pancakes.
Banuba.
Kronk, new loosh. No? La?
Trying to highlight the dog. I may need to leave and just kind of get my dogs to shut up. They're barking right now, the other one in the house. And I'm hoping they quiet down on their own.
Flanique.
My dog is a complete idiot. Here's the future. Sir Brunch. We will make. Let's make dim sum. I'm great now that I have hiccups. What are you doing? Oh, you recycling? Okay, that's fine.
Scooby-Doo. Naka?
I need you to practice chess to get you out of the way. Just use the bathroom. Hurry up. Go here. Stop it. Use. Come on.
Party Bip So Toy!
There you go, that's done. Go ahead and grab a plate. Just grab a plate.
Slimmy Blue.
Let's grab a plate. And we can check everyone else. You don't need it yet, but you will need it soon. You don't need it at all.
Du boss?
Yeah, I was talking about this in yesterday's stream. I could be wrong, but I started binging, so fucking loud. I started binging, Dr. Stone again. I decided to reboot the series because I didn't remember, like, the entire thing, what I kind of watched it for. But, I was kind of in the mood to kind of watch the series because they just kind of did, like, the first half of the season where Dr. Zeno is the main antagonist, and Dr. Zeno is by far one of my favorite antagonists of the series. And I was so excited to see him again, but I had to finish season 3, which has Ibarra, which is one of my least favorite antagonists of the series. I personally think Tsukasa, Hyoga, and Dr. Zeno and Stanley were kind of better antagonists than Ibarra, but that's just me. But a lot of people actually kind of like Ibarra as an antagonist because a lot of people kind of view him as a, sort of like the Stone World antagonist. It's just, he gets sort of like the king of the Stone World. And it's just, it's kind of interesting. Seeing how people view him. Personally, there's like one scene of his that really always sticks out to me is when he skewers. I mentioned this last time, I'm pretty sure. It's like where skewers a character that I absolutely just love, and yeah, he didn't die. He comes back, like he is saved, but it's just kind of was shocking. Honestly, that guy is just really, like, intimidating, to be honest. Take a look at everybody again. You're good. You are gonna need to sleep soon, and you're also gonna need to eat. Gonna fast forward a bit. Take a look at the dog. Go ahead and eat your food. Hold on, I'm actually gonna need to go ahead and I'll be right back. My dog is freaking out again. Absolutely the dumbest dog on the face of the earth. Just barks at her own shadow.
Yark, Jubana.
Go ahead and play chess. Get you out of the way. So you're good. So you're good. So check out you. Shower power. Take a shower. Really just killing time at this point. It's time you to play chess with Jamie. I also want to check the garden again. Really just checking everything. I recently got a milestone that said that plants will stay watered longer. And when I ended the stream last time, I could have sworn that I didn't water all the plants. In other news, I kind of went back and I started working on a View Pinata Trouble in Paradise again. Just sort of an offline project I'm working on. Just as a quick reminder, I'm working on 100%ing and hopefully platting the rare replay. And I went back to View Pinata Trouble in Paradise. I started working on it for several hours and I kind of hit like a frustrating wall where I was so close to getting an achievement, but I couldn't make any more progress until I made progress on a different thing. For those curious, there's a 6 or 7 achievements related to completing the challenges in the game. But there's actually more closely to be like 8 or 9 achievements, and basically the one that I was working on, there's like 4 regions in this area that I'm working on, and I was on the last region, and once I complete that I would have gotten an achievement, and if I were to get that achievement I would have actually gotten all the I would have gotten all the I can't think. I would have gotten all the I would have gotten all the gamer score needed for me to get the final stamp for the rare replay, but I wouldn't necessarily be done with you putting on Trouble in Paradise because I still had a lot of work to do. This Trouble in Paradise is not. I'm not just going for gamer score to get all these stamps. I'm primarily going for all achievements. But yeah. Made a lot of progress on that game. Kind of hit a wall, but it's been kind of interesting. The thing that I'm working on right now kind of has like a frustrating element where I have to breed. I have to essentially raise 2 sets of pinatas, and both those pinatas hate each other, so they're always getting into fights. And every single time that happens, I just bash one of them in the head with the shovel. I actually may have a review of Pinata on this channel in the future. I kind of like the series a lot, but I would need to create a separate account to show off all the achievements.
Freisticken.
Oh.
Go ahead and use a bathroom. Let's go ahead and sleep. I really do kind of miss Ian Chesterton in the main series. He was probably my favorite companion in the Hardlander. I really wish he came back later on in the series. The school that he worked at, Coal Hill Elementary or something like that, that was referenced throughout the series. In fact, Clara Oswald from the Matt Smith era, and I guess Capaldi era as well, worked at Coal Hill High School, Coal Hill Elementary, I should say.
Ooh. Huh.
But we never really see Ian Chesterton again until like the Power of the Doctor serial when he apparently had a Power of the Doctor special. He apparently had dementia or Alzheimer's or something, and he couldn't really. They apparently had to have him reshoot his one line because the person that was telling him his line had an accent, and he was copying the guy's accent. And he kept having to reshoot it because he did not understand that he wasn't supposed to do the accent. He was just supposed to say the line. It's really kind of sad. But when we have a family member that has like dementia or Alzheimer's, that's kind of my biggest fear, to be honest. So it's just me just having issues with dementia or Alzheimer's. My main passion right now is my novel project, and if I ever get to a point where I can no longer remember characters or events in my story, then I would honestly kind of rather be put to death at that point, because I don't want to have to burden anyone to taking care of me because I can't remember how to take care of myself. It would also be kind of the worst thing ever because I've always had like a notoriously bad memory. If I ever get to a point where I can't remember something I've been passionate about for the past 5 years now, past 6 years, almost, then I was just, I think it's actually been 6 years. No, it'll be 6 years next year. Hold on, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's been 7 years. I am good at math. But I was gonna say, if I ever get to a point where I forget my whatever my session, my plans, or my story, then I would just kind of rather just be just kind of put to sleep. Like the worst thing possible for me.
Ooh.
Really, just trying to make sure everyone's all set up. Clean and then use. Take a shower. I'm also like very tired right now.
Huh? Boblin neat. Ah. Ugh.
Oh god. Oh, I felt that in my chest. Ugh. All this dust in the air. They just killing time at this point. I'm actually getting ready to save the game right now. Dim sum, clean up. Eat leftovers, dim sum. A bad case of acid reflux right now. That soda is not helping matters. I can't remember. How close are we to the other challenges and the milestones? You plant every type of plant. The only plant that we're missing is the Omni plant. And that's pretty much the only thing we have left. Or something like off to my right. I don't know what that was. I like something popping. Gonna say the game. Let's see, for the future, eat leftovers, dim sum. For the future, have a quick meal, and soup. Go ahead and use the bathroom, and take a shower. Go ahead and eat your food. And then we'll have you pee. Then we'll have you chew on your toy.
Panda gab de what? Oh. Mm.
I'm trying to think here.
Mm.
So we have about 4 hours actually before we can tend to the crop. So in the meantime, let's just have you watch TV and stay out of the way. You eat leftovers, dim sum. Where are you going? Have you play chess? Let's have you clean up.
Oh, Smeeny.
And let's have you play chess.
Mm. Mm.
Have you watched TV?
Mm.
Going back to Doctor Who, like the episode that the serial that I just watched today. The only thing I really have a problem with it was sort of like the antagonists. They were almost like a little bit cartoony and they're evil.
Mm.
Like their main goal in that storyline was essentially to use. So here is their $1 million idea. They were gonna create a nuclear holocaust to make life better for those that are intelligent.
Oh.
Because nothing says a better life than living in a radioactive wasteland that will come from a nuclear holocaust. But that's what these dumbass so-called geniuses actually believed. And it's just so it was so cartoonishly bad, their motivations. Like it's something you would see like in a bad superhero comic. Like a freaking villain's goal is just so there is no logic behind that. Like they were really creating a situation. They're willing to kill millions, maybe even billions, just to quote unquote make life better for the really intelligent people. Like, it just makes no sense. In their outfits, they had like these special outfits, and also kind of made them look like fascist, like Nazis from like the from the from World War II. And they even had like the armband, like the Nazis had like an armband, like red armband with a black swastika on it. They kind of had a similar thing, except for instead of like an armband, it's like a little patch showing their logo on their sleeve. I think the writers were intending them to kind of look to resemble like the Nazis from World War II. But their motivations was just so bad. Like, my god. Freaking child. Could have created like a better motivation for an antagonist than that. And to be honest, a lot of Doctor Who villains kind of have shitty goals, shitty motivations. It's nothing really that surprising. Gotta keep my hiccups.
Oh, glory.
It's just I was just kind of expecting like something a little bit more from these people that were so-called like gifted scientists to have like a much smarter plan. That's something that I kind of like I've been kind of hearing a lot of, to be honest. There's a lot of people that a lot of people in the writing community that kind of view writing smart characters to be really difficult to do successfully, because they're essentially making the character smarter than yourself, and when you depict someone so as someone. Oh, can I talk, please? When you depict someone as being a so-called genius, it really kind of calls their genius into question when they do something just so fucking stupid. And there's been kind of a lot of those moments when I was watching Doctor Who, like this so-called smart character ends up like being a total fucking dumbass. And we're kind of on the topic of smart characters and fictions. Like a major plot point of my novel project actually is I kind of have like essentially, I'm not gonna be using like every single named angel in the Bible. There's really only gonna be 12 I'm gonna be using across the 13-part series. But gonna fast forward a little bit. The characters I am gonna be using are kind of more so like a specific, is kind of more they kind of have like their own roles. Like for an example, is like the main like people and main angels that are gonna be the focus of the story are essentially like 6 smart scientists in charge of like investigating the different aspects of life, and 6 people that were charged to protect them. So, for example, my character of God is someone that was investigating the concept of good morals. Samael, the devil, was investigating bad morals in living things. Azrael, the angel of death, was investigating what happens when things die, and like where they go, what happens to their soul, all that type of stuff. Like all these different people come around investigating different aspects involving life, and they kind of have to do this in kind of secret because their old home kind of like viewed investigating or researching life to be sort of a taboo. Like you weren't supposed to do that, and they were kind of like labeled as criminals because they were kind of like investigating something that they weren't allowed to do. So they kind of needed like people to protect them from the people in their old home that will kind of wish them harm. But each of my people that were each of the angels that were in charge of like investigating different aspects of life, they're kind of more so meant to be a parody of the different types of intelligence I see in other people. Like for an example, is God is sort of more so like designed for myself, after myself, where he is sort of more so of a subtle intelligence, where he doesn't display his intelligence on his sleeve. Rather, he just kind of keeps to himself and just really only shows his intelligence when it's really necessary. And he just kind of like prefers to kind of like play dumb and all this kind of stuff. Uh, Another example is Azriel in my story. She is kind of she's kind of more. She's also kind of designed sort of after the something that's very common with people with autism, where they have difficulty communicating with others, and they have difficulty communicating with others, and they kind of prefer to. They kind of prefer. She kind of prefers to kind of keep things. She kind of prefers to essentially do her. She essentially does her best work alone. Is what she essentially does. At State done. I'm having a hard time. Like, nice, I got burger patty done. That's nice. I'm kind of having a hard time, like, commentating and just playing the game at the same time. So apologies for not explaining it properly. So pretty much all we need is what's it called? Omni plans. Honestly, if we can get this opportunity done, it's possible that next stream we'll be able to finish this household. While we're on the topic of this, the next game we're going to be covering on this channel, like, after this household is done, we're going to be putting the series on hiatus. We're going to be working on the next game on the queue. We are going to be playing Just Cause 1 on this channel, and I'm going to be playing it through the Xbox Series X. And Just Cause 1 is the first of a new series I'm going to be creating. It's going to be the Just Cause series. We're going to be playing from Just Cause 1 to Just Cause 4. And, yeah, it's gonna be kind of an interesting series. I played, I don't know how much I played. Like, I'm gonna say I played half of the game, but I don't really know if that's true. It's gonna be kind of an interesting experience. I played like a decent chunk of the game, but I didn't know that there were side quests you could do, so I was missing out on a lot. I pretty much only did the my freaking chest feels really tight right now. Uh oh god, that actually really starts to hurt. Uh I pretty much only did like the liberation missions and the main missions. But and I didn't know that there was side quests. I also didn't know that there was like someone where you can buy guns from. I literally just played through the entire first however much I played the game using the starter pistol and the starter pistols, which was actually pretty good for only the basic enemies. And I think I had like an assault rifle, but I literally had nothing I could use to deal with tanks. So by the time I got to the first big city where I had to like blow up a tank in order to survive the liberation thing, I couldn't beat it because my assault rifle did nothing against the tank, and oh my god. I kind of tired of it, and that kind of was the reason why I stopped playing that game. But this next when I play that game on this channel, I'm actually gonna try and like figure out like the things I just couldn't figure out before. Which is that we're not going to do the side quests, we're going to do the where I can buy guns, like all this type of stuff that I just couldn't figure out before. I'm going to try and figure out in this playthrough. I was looking at the achievements, and there doesn't seem to be too many hard achievements. The hardest achievement that I saw that may be a thing are the 3 wanted level achievements, where you need to survive on the highest wanted level for 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Which I feel may be the only thing that will give me trouble. Got 4 stakes. Hold on, I just put myself in the back while my dogs are freaking out again. Absolutely the dumbest dogs on the face of the earth.
Oh.
Okay, so we have 4. Yeah, 4 stakes. I kind of want to plant another stake plant. Excuse me. I want to plant another stake plant to get 3 stake plants to get this done faster. Here we go. And this should get us an outstanding thing. Fertilizer life fruit. And water it. Okay, let's take a look at the doctor. Actually gonna use the current power to get him back to perfect stats.
Oh. Oh. Ha. Oh, Marbadoo.
Is use the bathroom, take a shower, let's clean, and then take a shower.
Shabu.
Let us have a quick meal. Bread and jam.
Ha! Oh, 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 ha! Oh, oh, ah, oh, shabu, shabu, oh, ha! Oh, 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 dreamy, oh!
So we will definitely be getting a raise today. How much money do we earn? $559 an hour. I don't know how much it'll go up by.
Mm-hmm. Sure good. Dudes? Huh? Ah, ah, ah.
I should go ahead and make some food actually. Serve breakfast. We will make French toast. Bread and jam. Clean up.
Age de blue?
Gonna use a bathroom. Let's see here. I need you to use the bathroom now, Ian. Have you stop it? Have you clean the toilet? Let's have you use the toilet. Have you take a shower? Why is your energy always so low? Grab a plate. Gonna save again. And I actually kind of want to take a look at the challenges again. Because I do want to verify that we're only missing one challenge, two challenges in the collection tab, and there's nothing else we're missing. It's just Omni Plant and Cornucopia, and that's done. And everything else. Really be an achievement for getting all the collection challenges done.
Huh.
Let's see here. Really killing time at this point. It's like I need Amy to use a bathroom and take a shower, and I can't do that until Ian's done. I think she's the only one that needs to do something. Jamie could eat, but I don't have been easy yet. One way until he gets a little bit less a little bit less hunger. Does that Maury watch TV? Have you go? I thought I told you to go ahead and eat. I guess I kind of got interrupted when I had Amy put that thing away. No, that's clear. Amy, I need you to use the bathroom and take a shower. Let's see. I need you to eat. It doesn't really matter what you do.
Panda Gab the what?
Leftovers, French toast.
Alright. Oh. 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 Push to.
I'm actually kind of like surprised how close we actually are, because since we but for those curious, when we turn in the quest, at least is how for the let me just put a little forewarning here before going any further. This is how it worked for Sims 3, which in theory it could be mean this is how it works for Sims 3 Pets. But when you complete the challenge and unlock the Omni Planet, you're supposed to get like random rarity seeds in the mail, and that you can just request more seeds from the mailbox. Excuse me. And that's like the only way you can get those seeds is just through the mailbox. And when you plant those, you you essentially have to just raise them like a normal crop, but they can essentially grow into just about anything. It is completely random what they grow into. You won't. I don't think you'll get like anything from something that is just already in the game. Like you're not gonna randomly grow tomatoes from an omni plant.
Oh.
At least I don't think you will. But what you will do is you will could have a chance to grow electronics of all things. You could grow like circuit boards. You could grow computers. Like stuff like that is what you could grow. Really just counting time at this point. There was an explosion at the science facility. It has left the doctor slightly singed. Got a raise of an extra $40 per hour. Actually, a lot more than I was expecting. So, how much of a raise is that? Doesn't actually update. This where Sin just go ahead and have you take a shower just to get rid of that thing. I think here. Let's go ahead and have you watch TV. Oh, Ian is going to sleep. That's fine. and have you watch TV. We use a bathroom, and you can play chess for a bit. Have you go ahead and eat leftovers, French toast. We're gonna have you use a bathroom, go to sleep. Yeah, let's have you go to sleep as well. I got a text. Let's see what that was. Friend just sent me. It just asked me like, how would I feel about a cowboy era Assassin's Creed game. I'm not gonna lie, like a Wild West Assassin's Creed game could go pretty hard, but I kind of feel like it'll be kind of a little bit similar to the Red Dead Redemption. At least in Red Dead Redemption 1, where you're just kind of going after targets. Not necessarily Red Dead Redemption 2, but who the fuck is calling me? No, fuck off. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still like, thirsty. I don't know why that's feeling like so thirsty. Like up to another stream, like I just like get a Gatorade and then I want to drink about half of the Gatorade. I just went downstairs and got a soda. I don't know why I'm being thirsty. It's just I am. Eat leftovers, French toast. Eat leftovers, French toast. EMP. 2. Eat leftovers, French toast. Clean up. Let's see, I'm gonna have you take chess as well. There's a YouTuber I've been following for like several years at this point. I was still in high school when I first discovered him. But he kind of did like take like a month or so. I think it's been like exactly a month since I last made a video. But he kind of did like take a break because he kind of had like some health emergencies. Basically had some dental issues they had worked out. Like they had to like extract a wisdom, if they're like a wisdom tooth or a molar that had like a big cavity or something. And so he had to like take a break from recording videos and making content because he just couldn't actually talk. And it's kind of interesting. He kind of did like a little overview of the videos he kind of made. He's he's working on Twilight Princess right now as his recent like LP. For those curious, like I'm talking about Joker Conroy, like he's kind of like, sort of been kind of inspiration to me and how I've been handling this channel. But he released made a post about the videos that he already made for Twilight Princess, and that the first video will then the next video will come out tomorrow, which is the first video he made like in a month. But he in the screenshot he shared of the videos he made at the bottom video where he said, "Ride that hog." Yeah, that was hilarious. He is going to use a bathroom. Let us take a shower. And he should be able to tend to our crop soon. Waiting until I get the one that says uh harvestable water crops or whatever it's called. Should be available soon. Guess you may as well oh, now we can walk them. Okay. I was gonna say now we can harvest them. It'd be nice to get enough steak to get the Omni plan, but I think we're gonna need one more day to do that. So we got 5, 6, 7. Let's do one more day. Okay, burger plant at 10 Garden. I believe that the next day I will be able to get the Omni plant. It's possible that next Saturday will be the last stream we work on this household. You where we're at? 7 out of 10, so we need 3 more steaks. Go inside and we're gonna have you you need to eat. Have you play with your friend? With the boy, I should say. K9. Give love. Lose pet. Okay, now K9. Put down. The Friends of the Future. Leftovers, Princess Toast. Gonna have you use a bathroom. And take a shower. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just so tired right now. Have a quick meal, canned soup. Gonna be going to work soon. Should check it. Update. So it says 599. I really wish it told me like what the thing is with my salary is with the raise because I didn't change it at all since I got that raise. I'll probably be going until we get the Omni plan done. Well, until we unlock the Omni plan, I should say, because we definitely won't have enough time for me to finish the Omni plan. But I just want to unlock it. Gonna have to have Amy sleep just to get her energy up. Uh, Who keeps on calling? Fuck off. No. Fuck off. Not interested in doing any opportunities other than what's required for the challenges. Gonna fast forward a bit. Uh, yeah, I'm also gonna have you make some food. You make dessert. We don't like key lime pie. Let's make waffles. Since it's lunchtime, we can actually make something good. God. Here. Let's make hamburgers. I had a burger in a while. There's a really good burger place in town that I haven't had in a while. I think the last time I had it was like the first time that my grandpa had it since he kind of started living with us. I don't think he likes that burger place, but it's honestly like the best burger place in town. My grandpa's liver is essentially shot, so he can't. Essentially, what the liver does is it processes food and turns it into crap, essentially. And because his liver is shot, he is maybe like completely disgusting, but he and maybe a bit TMI, but he can't actually have solid number twos. And he a lot of the foods that he used to be able to eat, he actually can't eat anymore because his body can't handle it. He's been eating like a lot of salads lately, or was it the only thing that his body can actually handle? But like this burger place, it is so good. They just can't really go there that often. Which is kind of funny because despite that place actually being a really My grandfather still like has burgers every now and then. It's not like he can't eat burgers. He just whatever reason it's not like this burger joint. He's going to grab a burger. Let's grab a burger. Then I was going to use the bathroom. Go back out here to play chess. Just to keep you out of the way. Go to sleep. Worry pond, inventory. I'm actually gonna sell all my eggs. I don't think I'll need that. Same thing with tomatoes. And my onions. My grapes. My lettuce. My watermelon. And my potatoes. Dude, how am I gonna take ping? Use the bathroom. And go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep. Go ahead and have you have a quick meal to get your thing up and have you have a cereal. Then we are gonna have you use the bathroom and go to sleep. No, not interested. Something I really want to talk about on this channel, but I don't want to talk about and kind of smear like someone that I had a good rapport with, but just say like I had like a falling out with an artist, and I really want to talk about it because what she's doing is really kind of scummy. But holding off on it. Been kind of on my mind pretty much all most of the day so far. Took without like saying names. Without saying names, I guess I could like talk a little bit about what happened. Basically, I hired someone to design a website for me. I told her right from the beginning that when she's done designing it to give me the code so that any changes I need to make down the line, I can do it because I do have knowledge on the programming language, HTML and CSS, as well as C++, C, and JavaScript. So I can probably figure out how to program something to do exactly what I needed to do. And she did not get that because she really dumb. She decided to kind of go a different way where she kind of wants to instead uh trying to make it, trying to essentially use it to like milk as much profit from me as possible by making it so only she can be able to make changes to the website, which is complete bullshit. What the heck was that? So I kind of had like a little bit of falling out with her because what she's doing is essentially trying to get as much money out of me as possible, and I'm at the point where I'm trying to get my art. I found someone to help me publish my book, and she wants to make changes to the website, and my artist is not being as willing to cooperate. So I kind of having like a lot of issues trying to get things to work with her because even though I am trying to be cooperative, I'm trying to work towards getting my book published, she is really like the only thing that's kind of holding it back. Really kind of dumb. And the thing is, it wouldn't be as much of a big deal as viewers of stream, but I really don't care about using bot viewers. It wouldn't really be as much of a big deal if I wasn't essentially on a time crunch. because of kind of what's going on in my personal life. Like, I need to get like an alternate source of income fast. I've been needing to get my book published fast, so I can it's just in case my government takes away my primary source of income, which looks like it may be soon. Uh, I need to get my book published so I can have like another way to pay the bills, and she's playing hardball. Really kind of unfortunate. Because I'm literally at that point where I actually don't want to work with her anymore. Like, if she's just literally gonna be just such... I'm literally at that point where I just don't want to work with her anymore because she's just being completely unreasonable. I even told her right at the beginning that when you're done designing it, give me the code so that I can make changes down the line, because I don't want to pay her for every little change I need to make down the future, because that's just wasted money. I could easily do those changes myself. Like, I'm getting completely ripped off here. And the website looks nice, it looks good, it's just being completely unreasonable. She's abusing my good nature. And to make matters worse, I even told her that my main problem with her having complete control over how my website is designed, I freaking told her that if there is a possibility for, like, because she's older than me, she's maybe like 10 years older than me, there is a possibility that if she were to have like a health crisis, like if she were to get cancer and if she were to die or something, or she get in a car accident and she were to die, then I would have essentially no access to my website. I wouldn't be able to change anything because only she had access to my website. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe you wish death upon me." Like, I'm not wishing death upon you. I'm listing a hypothetical. I'm listing a problem with your system that would essentially cause me to be locked out of my website because only you had access to how it's designed, and you, again, are older than me, so you will likely die before me. Unless I have a heart attack from eating a Big Mac at McDonald's, which is possible. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. The fact that like my chest has been feeling tight for like the past hour. I don't have no, I'm not having a heart attack. It's just it's not like a deep pain. It's like a little pain, like a little light pain. PANG. It's not like a serious pain. It's just minor. Need food. I'm actually gonna have to check something. I really want to stream longer today because I've been missing out on streaming this game for several things. So I'm actually gonna pause it real quick. See how hot my Xbox is. That will tell me if I can stream longer. It's actually really hot, so I'm actually gonna be stopping this stream up pretty soon because it looks like it's gonna overheat any minute. Probably within the next 30 minutes it's going to overheat, so probably gonna be wrapping things up pretty soon. What are you doing? Go over here and get out of the way. You were in the way, like he kind of got distracted. Friend Jim, clean up. Use. Take a shower. Watch TV. Passport again. So you're getting a bath. Go back to Amy. Get out. Over here. Go ahead and eat. Leftovers, hamburger. I completely forgot about you, to be honest. Let's see here. It's time. We're gonna be completing a challenge. We're gonna be completing a opportunity, I should say. Just need 3 perfect steaks. I think we aren't going to be completing the Omni plan today, but we'll get close. Burger plant, weed plant. Almost done here. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest our plants. Looks like we only got one perfect steak this time around, so we're gonna be fertilizing these 2 steak plants. Actually, not that one. Really, one we can fertilize. Hurry up. Almost done here. Light plant. Dispose all dead plants. We will also fertilize you with perfect light fruit. So, when this is all done, we're gonna be wrapping things up. We only got one perfect steak, so we need two more. We only got one outstanding steak, so we need two more before we can plant omni plants. We'll likely be doing that next time. So possibly in the next stream or the next two streams, we'll be done with this household. Let's go ahead and check to verify. Yep, we just need two more. If you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games that I cover on my channel will be played for 100% completion. I'm going to be shooting SimCity Pass yet again on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Look at that, 270 of 300 challenges completed. We are just missing 30 more challenges, and 3 of which we actually can't complete. Gonna be streaming SimCity Pass 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And we're streaming Borderlands 3 for 100% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm gonna be streaming Assassin's Creed Origins for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all next time.